Hi, welcome to Saturday Science Tales with Rohini. The Bhurj Ice-Scrapper by Rohini Chintha, published in Champak 2017. Anu looked unhappily at her ice cream. Grandpa, I want a bigger ice cream with 100 scoops on it, she demanded. A bigger one? Said Grandpa, surprised. You already have 3 scoops stacked one on top of the other, Anu. If you add any more scoops, they may topple, he said, reasoning with her. Anu turned a deaf ear to Grandpa's reasoning. I want many more scoops, 100 more, she said adamantly. You can eat as many ice creams as you want, but have 1 scoop at a time, not all at the same. Even if they don't topple, they will melt by the time you finish eating a couple of scoops, said Grandpa. Anu started wailing. I want 100 scoops on my ice cream cone, even if it topples and melts. I just want it, she cried. Anu was being unreasonable. The ice cream scoops on her cone were beginning to melt, and instead of eating them, she was crying for more. Grandpa lifted Anu in his arms and asked her gently, Why do you want 100 scoops on your ice cream, Anu? Well, said Anu, wiping her tears and looking very serious, because I want to have the tallest ice cream in the whole world. Where did you get that idea from? Asked Grandpa, surprised. I thought of it myself. I want to have the tallest ice cream in the whole world, and I'm going to call it the skyscraper ice cream, she replied, beaming. Grandpa laughed. Skyscraper ice cream? He repeated. Wonderful idea. But why 100 scoops? Even 10 scoops could make it the tallest ice cream, he said. That's not possible, said Anu confidently. For a building to be called a skyscraper, it should have at least 40 floors, and all of them must be occupied. A building with even 39 floors cannot qualify to be a skyscraper. Grandpa was both pleased and surprised. He wanted to see what else Anu knew, so he probed further. Well, in that case, 40 scoops of ice cream stacked on top of each other should do. Why 100? He asked. Oh, Grandpa, said Anu, annoyed. 40 is the minimum number to be called a skyscraper. That doesn't make it the tallest in the whole world. I want to have the tallest skyscraper ice cream in the world, like the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, which is the tallest skyscraper in the world. So I need at least 100 scoops. Then suddenly Anu brightened up as an idea struck her. Grandpa, she said excitedly, if I can have 200 scoops, we will have something taller than Burj Khalifa, which has only 154 floors that can be used. Grandpa nodded, amused by the idea. Anu continued excitedly. And you know what we will call our ice cream then, Grandpa? We will call it Anu and Grandpa's Bhurj Ice-Scrapper. While Anu laughed, Grandpa noticed that the ice cream they bought was melting and was about to topple down. The cone had become soft too. Well, dear ice cream architect, said Grandpa, putting her down, there is just one problem with the idea. Anu looked up inquiringly. Grandpa pointed to the ice cream and Anu started licking it eagerly. The scoops at the bottom might melt by the time the 100th scoop is placed, he said. Oh, said Anu. We could build our skyscraper with a different material, she trailed off, continuing to think. How about muffins? How will you stick them one on top of the other? Asked Grandpa. With cream, of course, said Anu, looking proudly at Grandpa for having come up with such a good idea in such a short time. Okay, said Grandpa thoughtfully, but wouldn't using building blocks to build our skyscraper be a better option? He asked. No, protested Anu. Building blocks are so common. Besides, I can't eat them. But what if it all goes waste? Let's use clay instead, suggested Grandpa. Anu thought for a while and agreed. She just wanted to build her own skyscraper, so the material didn't matter. They went home and began building the tallest tower they could with modeling clay. Anu's friends too joined in, and they all had lots of fun building it. And finally, when it was done, the clay skyscraper looked grand. Everyone loved it. A few weeks later, on Anu's birthday, Grandpa surprised her with the tallest skyscraper cake with Anu and Grandpa's Burj Cake Scraper written on it. Anu loved the surprise. She finally had the tallest skyscraper in the neighborhood, and everyone relished it to the last bit. The end. Thank you.